This is lecture 48 based on 5th unit for the subject digital signal processing, and in this lecture we are going to discuss about this quadrature mirror filter. Okay. So, basically we use this quadrature mirror filter for reducing the your aliasing effect or aliasing part. Okay. So, let us discuss about some points related to this quadrature mirror filter. The subband signals are downsampled before processing. Okay. So, first step, the subband signal are downsampled before processing, the signal are upsampled after processing. Okay. So, first we have to do downsampling and after processing we have to do upsampling. Okay. The structure used for this is known as quadrature mirror filter bank. Okay. So, if you are using number of your filters, different number of filters means you are making a bank. Okay. So, that type is known as bank, okay, quadrature mirror filter bank. If the decimation and interpolation factors are equal, then the characteristic of x n will be available in y n if the filters are properly selected. Okay. So, if we are using the your interpolation and decimation by same factor, then the characteristic of x n will be available in y n. आउटपुट साइड पे भी जो x n की characteristic होगी वो y n में available होगी. If this property is satisfied, then the filter bank can be called as critically sampled filter bank. Okay. So, if this order or factor of the interpolation and decimation are same, okay, in this situation it is called critically sampled filter bank. Okay. So, the term is coming critically sampled filter bank. Okay. Now, few applications regarding this quadrature mirror filter: efficient coding of the signal x n, okay, and analog voice privacy for secure telephone communication. Okay. So, for security we can use this quadrature filter, and for efficient coding we also use this quadrature mirror filter. Okay. Here I designed 2 channel quadrature mirror filter bank. Okay. So, as I told you that filter bank. Okay. So, here x n is original signal and this is signal is going to these 2 filters are mentioned here H 0 Z and H 1 Z. Okay. So, basically this one is first one, this is 2. Let us see if you are doing again another, okay, that use H 2 Z. So, you can see here a number of filters you are attaching. So, this is forming a bank. Okay. So, for example, here taken only 2, that is your H 0 Z, H 1 Z. Okay. So, here let us see the output is coming V 0 and V 1 2, then you are doing decimation by 2, here you are getting mu 0 B 1 and then again interpolation by 2. Okay. So, V 0 by E n, because you have decimation interpolation by the same factor. So, at this point you will get the same, okay. Theoretically it will be same, then at the end G 0 Z, G 1 Z and both you are combining and it will give the output Y n. Okay. So, same theory is mentioned over here, what I told you here H 0 Z is a low pass filter and H 1 Z is high pass filter. Okay. So, that is this is the response of the low pass filter and this is the response of the high pass filter. Okay. The cutoff frequency is taken as a pi by 2. So, the frequency here decided is pi by 2 for these filters. The subband signals are downsampled. Okay. So, as you can see over here, we are downsampling by 2 and after that you are upsampling by 2. Okay. After downsampling, these signal are processed, means encoded. In this, in the receiving side, the signal are decoded. Okay. Firstly encoded, then decoded, upsampled, and then passes through the synthesize filter, that is the G0 Z and G1 Z, okay, to get the output Wyman. Okay. The encoding and decoding process are not shown. For the perfect reconstruction, the quadrature mirror filter bank should be properly selected. Okay. So, this reconstruction means if you want to the receive original, what was the original signal. Okay. In this situation, the quadrature mirror filter bank should be properly selected. Okay. So, accordingly we have to select this QMF, quadrature mirror filter. Okay. So, this is all about your quadrature mirror filter. Thank you, students.